at 6th century AD. At that time, it was very difficult to get any strong thing to build this type of cave or this kind of church. And Abune Yemata, with his followers, he find strong wood from this place, and he built or he carved directly from the rock, and he get this kind of cave for the church, this kind of church from 6th century AD, because most of the rocks are sandstone, and it's easy to build or to carve this kind of church or this kind of cave. And Abune Yemata, he is one of the 9 Roman saints. There was 9 saints. These 9 Roman saints, they came from Roma in the Aksum kingdom time. And from Aksum, they separated the Tigray Rokian churches to adapt the Orthodox the Orthodox religion. And these 9 Roman saints, they have each church in different place. And Abune Yemata is one of the 9 Roman saints, and this is him.
Oh, this is him on the horse?
Yeah.
Okay. All the other 9 churches are here in Tigray?
Yeah,
okay.
In Tigray region. And this church is one of the Geralta Rokian churches. Yes. As I told you before, we have more than 130 Rokian churches, which is located directly on the rock.
I see.
And this 130 Rokian churches, you can find them on 4 clusters. Wukro cluster, Atzvi cluster, Takataskai cluster, and Geralta cluster. Now we are in Geralta cluster.
Yes.
Geralta means which is mountain up and down. And in Geralta also we have more than 34 Rokian churches, which is located directly on the rock.
Right.
And Abune Yemata is one of the Geralta Rokian churches.
Right.
And this church still, it's active. There is a mass or service in this church, like Saturday and Sundays every week.
Wow.
If there is St. George, St. Mary, Trinity, Francisco, St. Gabriel, Christmas, New Year, Easter, more or less there is like 5 days a week. There is a service here.
Amazing.
Inside of this church. And behind there is the Ark of the Covenant, which means Tawat, a sample of God. And in Ethiopia we only have one original Ark of the Covenant. And that is in Aksum. But in each church we have the copy of copy.
Right.
And the people who live close to the churches, they don't want to say we have the copy of copy. They are always want to say we have the real and the original one.
Of course, yes.
That we have the copy here.
Yeah.
And it's not allowed to enter except the priest and the monk and the diacons.
So that's the Holy of Holies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there are 30 priests, 20 diacons belongs to this church. And also, it's not allowed to stay more than 5 people on the Ark of the Covenant, even on the service time.
Wow.
And the service or the mass, they do like turn by turn. The turner priests stay on the Ark of the Covenant, and the other people who come for a prayer.
Wow.
They just take a seat on the local chair here. And if the local chairs are not enough, the young people, they hold this stick and they stand for 8-9 hours like this on the service time. Because the mass in the Orthodox service or on the Orthodox Rokian churches, the mass is going to stay more or less for 8-9 hours, sometimes 13-14 hours, especially New Year, Christmas, Easter. It's going to stay for 13-14 hours. During on the mass time, there are the Bible books. They put the Bible book on the top of this wood, and the Bible books are written on Ge'ez, which means the Old Amharic. No one can read, no one can write except the priest and the monk and the diacons. And this type of language they only use on the church.
Right.
And the service is also on Ge'ez, which means Old Amharic. During on the service time, the Bible book they put on the top of this wood and they make fire, something like a candle to get a light. And they use a drum. There is a drum over there.
Yes.
The drum made it from wood, but they make cover with the skin of animal and with any cotton. If they want to use the drum, they put the drum first on the sand to become more tight and to get more sound.
Okay.
And when you hit the drum on the 2 sides, you can hear 2 different kind of sound, Old Testament and New Testament. And they use this kind of materials on the service time, and they do the service or the mass inside of this church.
Wow.
And I told you also, if there is a baptism, the mothers, they carrying the baby and they climb up to baptize the baby on the top of this mountain.
Amazing.
And they also bring some water from the village.
Huh?
because it's very hard to find some water on the top of this mountain to baptize the baby.
Okay.
So that's why they have to bring the water from the village.
Right. And,
And-
the priest will bless it to become holy, I suppose. Okay.
Yeah. And as I told you, we have more than 130 Rokan churches. The 120 are on the top of the mountain, which is located directly on the rock. You need to hike more than 1 hour only for one way to reach or to be on the church.
Wow.
This is because of 3 cases why the churches are built too high or on the top of the mountain. This is because of 3 cases.
Why?
I will explain to you.
Okay.
Yeah. In the beginning, like starting from 4th century to 7th century, the situation in Ethiopia, especially on Tigray region, was very bad because of the religion. And at that time, there was more than 3 religions here in Tigray. There was Jewish, Muslim, Orthodox. And the Jewish religion has more powerful than the other people who follow other religion. And the Jewish people, they would like to destroy the Orthodox Rokian churches and the mosques. And the people who decide to build the Orthodox Rokian churches, they decide to build the church too high or on the top of the mountain for hiding from the enemies. This is the one case. The second case, the people who was at that time, if they want to pray, they want to pray on the silent place. They don't want to hear any sound from anybody except natural sound.
Right.
The third case, they believe it's close to the heaven. It's close to God.
Right.
That's why they build the church too high or on the top of this mountain because of these 3 cases. So when you come to here, you can see different paintings. And there are the 9 Roman saints.
Right.
When you count them, you can only find 8 here because Abune Yemata is here. There are 8 with Abune Yemata, 9.
Yes, 8 over there and Abune Yemata over
Abune
there.
Yemata is here.
Okay.
And here is the painter of this church,
Okay.
the one with the white horse, Binyam or Benjamin. At that time, it was very difficult to get this kind of color for the painting. And this guy, he mixed different kind of rocks and different kind of flowers. And he get this kind of color for the painting. And there are the original painting from 6th century.
Wow.
There are the original painting.
Wow.
And here is Longinus, Joseph. There are the 12 apostles here.
Yes.
There are 9 and 3 more here. The painter man, he paints them here because of space. There is no space, that's why he paints them here.
Right.
2 brothers, Trinity. And when you look to this painting looks like old. This is because of the sunshine.
Oh, because they don't get sun, but
Yeah.
this one gets further. Yeah.
Yeah, especially on the afternoon, the sun
sure.
coming directly to this painting. And the
Yes.
painting, they becomes,
Yeah, worn out.
they looks like old. But they are, this painting are from the same
6th century.
From 6th century,
Yeah.
from the same painter man,
Yeah.
the same like the other
Of
painting.
course, yes.
And there is Saint Gabriel, King Yared, Saint Mary with Jesus when he was a baby. And there are the 2 brothers, twin brothers. There was a king in Ethiopia, there's 2 brothers. There are, his name is Abraha wa Atzuha, twin brothers. And this is when there was a young.
Okay.
And this is when
When
they
you're
get
older.
old. Yeah.
I see.
And this 2 brothers, they are very famous in Ethiopia, especially in Tigray region. As I told you, we have more than 130 Rokan churches. And these 2 twin brothers, there was a king in Ethiopia, and they are always try and they push the people to build or to adapt the Orthodox religion. And these 2 brothers, when there was a king, they built more than 103 Rokian churches around here, only in Tigray region.
What's the names again?
Abraha wa Atzbha,
Okay.
or Izana and Saizana.
Okay.
And here is Seth, Noah, Abel, Isaac, Jacob, Abraham.
Nice.
So the young priest, he's going to show us the old Bible book made it from goat skin from 6th century AD.
Wow.
So there is old Bible book.
That's original 6th century.
Yeah. This is the old Bible book from 6th century.
In Aramaic.
No, this is in Ge'ez,
Ge'ez, okay.
which means Old Amharic.
Okay.
The red handwriting is the name of the saint,
Okay.
and the black handwriting is history of the saint.
Okay.
And there is Saint Mary with Jesus when he was a baby.
Yeah.
There is Saint Gabriel on the left side and Michael on the right side.
Oh, wow.
And this is like one paper.
Oh, okay. So it's not written on the... Okay, this is thick. I can touch?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Oh,
Goat skin.
wow.
Leather.
Whoa, yeah. This is not... Wow, that's why durable to this that long.
And behind there is like a wood part, you see?
Whoa.
The wooden part.
They
make cover also the
yeah, of
wood
course.
with this.
They
with the cotton.
intended for it to be preserved.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean,
And
sacred.
this is the oldest Bible book from 6th century.
Nice. I'll have a picture with him once we're done. I'll
Yeah.
let you finish your... Yeah, I'll tell him all.
So you can take picture
Okay.
everywhere. And
All right, folks. So you heard that wonderful history.